Hello everyone, Switch Dobler here, and wow, it has been a while since I did a fairy video. And this video is I will talk about one particular creature from My Little Pony series, and that is the Hippogriff. The Hippogriff is also based from a real-life creature, well, fiction story actually. And now let's begin. The creature known as Hippogriff is one mysterious and also a beautiful creature, but the earliest known authors of Hippogriff in our world was from the 16th century by the poet Ludovico Ariosto. The mysterious creature known as Hippogriff is part of half eagle and part horse, and most of this creature was just a mythology, but still, this creature is still remembered as part of a very strong and brave creature. Before the Hippogriff was introduced in the show, there was only one known Hippogriff in the show in this brownie community, and that Hippogriff was known as Silver Quill. And even we have Silver Quill as an example for a Hippogriff. But since he was the only one of the Hippogriffs we only know so far, and even from the movie, his design and those in the movie was completely different. But still, I think Silver Quill's Hippogriff design is one of a kind. But still, he's one of the most known for before the movies was released. But since the movie was released and the Hippogriff from the movie was completely different design from what Silver Quill was. But the movie's sea ponies or Hippogriff design was much different, but even more pony-like, but even more part of eagle. So the question is, how far different are they from the movie itself? Even before they were introduced in the movie. Only since the mythology of hippogriffs was only known by them, and of course then Silver Quill's hippogriff design. But then the question, what else can we know about the hippogriff? Well, from the movie itself, they are turned into hippogriffs. At some point they were hippogriffs, but they turned into sea ponies by the Queen Nova's magical pearl. But they can also turn back into hippogriff by the same pearl. But even we have now seen the hippogriffs from the movie and of course except from Silver Quill. How much do we know about their culture? Well, not much, except from that they live both overground and underwater as well. But nothing much known is about their culture, and how many are, and how exactly if the pearl can work on other creatures except for on the ponies. But still, the sea ponies / hippogriffs are still one incredible creature from the show itself. But not is much known about these creatures. Even they are very intelligent, even they are very strong, but some part of their culture is similar to the equestrians. Instead for a princess, they have a queen. Even when Princess Skystar one day will become the next queen. But they're a similar of, but how is their monarchy even works? Much of the culture is unknown. We only seen a few parts of their culture from the movie, but how much can we see and wait or to explore? We all have to wait to see if if the hippogriffs will ever be mentioned or even seen in the next season of My Little Pony. From that point, we can still debate, discuss, and even explore how possibilities of the hippogriffs, of their designs, how the culture looks like, but still, there are much more about this than meets the eye. And hippogriffs are still a mysterious creature, but even we haven't seen them quite so much on the movie. So everyone, what do you think about my theories about this, or opinion about the hippogriff? I know I haven't said much about what I think about. Still, much of the hippogriffs are still unknown for us. Even their culture looks like, how much, well, basically how much do you know about them, and if and how big their kingdom is. So far we have only seen Mount Eris, which the only mountain, and the city Questia. But how many other parts of their area? How big is their kingdom? That is not a big question. But from all the predicted that question, what do you think about the hippogriff? Do you think it is a possibility to explore more about hippogriff's culture and their kind in the possible for upcoming season, or even, I don't know, comics or something? But what do you also think, and what do you think about these hippogriffs? Personally, I think they are one interesting and mysterious creature that I want to be explored even more in the future. And also, what do you think about this basic design of Siliquil's hippogriff and those hippogriff from the movie? What do you think? Could this similar? Do you think they could share some similarities between their designs, or which design do you prefer the best, Siliquil's or the hippogriffs from the movie? I'd like to hear what you think about these design differences in the comment box below. Well everyone, that was the only of the last fairy video for this year. But I would like to hear what you think about my opinion, what I think about this hippogriff designs, about their culture, anything that you can come up with. I'd like to hear what you think, all of this, what you think about hippogriffs. If you have your own opinion, what you think of what's going to happen, if they will appear in the next season or something else. You can leave it all that in the comment box below. And as always, subscribe, leave a comment, and as always, this is Swedish Diablo over and out.